Lehigh coming off of a 4-13 defeat, but they have dominated the face-offs. This will be a big contention as they come for the opening face-off right on the halfway line. Rolls towards that right side. The scrum continuing to form. It will be picked up by the Mountain Hawks, and we're underway here in Lewisburg with Procaccini taking it quickly into the attacking third. The ground ball picked up. Open shot attempt and an early goal for Lehigh as it was turned in by Colin French. French was in a good position, the freshman, as he had the ball roll out to him. It was in a really good spot. The shot clock did not reset, 22 to shoot behind goal. Collision there right on the right side. Flag staying in the pockets, 15 to shoot. It's Rodney working his way center. Rodney with a swiping effort and a denial made there by the keeper. Renaud just tries to send it forward. It was a bit too strong for the midfielder. A collision, a good check there made in the midfield, but unable to scoop it up. I believe that was Malice in the middle for Bucknell as Lehigh is able to retain it on the right side as E.J. Vasile. That's for Andrew Kelly. Back to the center. A good line threading ball. Back out to the right wing. A lot of space to run into for the wing and Archer. There's a bit of a difficult pass, though. Collision there defensively. It was swiped forward. Heavy contact. The Bison player is down. They do get possession. Still on the turf is Grant Malice, and that's going to prompt a referee stoppage. Quite well on a couple occasions now, is forced to be tested again.
And you saw there Lehigh's ride. They're spending a lot of time in the center here. So they're not pressing down. They're letting Bucknell bring it up, but then there's no one to throw it to.
Oh, it's a good extra pass to the right side, and there is another. That was an excellent setup from Chris Wathwell off to that right side as it was turned in on the right wing as the Mountain Hawks, not 5 minutes gone, have doubled the advantage. It looked like it was E.J. Vasile getting the final touch. Lehigh 2, Bucknell 0, and the Bison with an early deficit.
And that's good to see Lehigh moving it around, right? The focus is going to be on Ironman. So for him to dump it off and get it over to Vasile, nice move. Right. I mean, your strategy there, you're going to certainly try to win, but you got to be playing defense to make sure he can't get the fast break, at least prevent that from happening, which they did on that opening piece, but then someone got a ground ball, and that became the fast break.
Hopkins, pass quick to the right side. A good move in towards goal. Bounce shot. Oh, that's sensational. Oh, the composure, the coolness from Cam Doolin with a very quick and very necessary Bison response. Bucknell 1, Lehigh 2, and that one, a thing of beauty to get past the Lehigh keeper, Casey Heath.
Beautiful S-dodge or Z-dodge, right? He kind of weaved in, bounced, came back, and then that bounce right between the legs. That was a smart play.
Lehigh had an excellent start in attack, trying to make short memory of their last contest against Army. There's a good pass back up top, a good feint. Now the fire and the finish. A long-range shot that goes in from Charlie Sherman. The freshman getting just his second goal of his career, his first since an out-of-conference contest against Richmond, as the Mountain Hawks go back up 2. Lehigh 3, Bucknell 1.
And what made that play is that skip pass for the assist. Defense is trying to look at the adjacents there, and to be able to skip over that, hit that guy up top, a nice play.
You can see the shot clock just at the top of the screen. As closing down towards goal is Rodney.
And this is going to test Bucknell's endurance. Their defense has been grinding for a long time now.
Here's French towards goal, and French gets another. Colin French with an excellent individual run. It started behind goal. He was able to work his way all the way to the middle and somehow get an open shot in front that beats the keeper. Renaud. French has a first quarter brace, and the Mountain Hawks have their largest lead. Lehigh 4, Bucknell 1. And that's just individual effort. There isn't it, Eric. It's Colin, a feint, a spin move past the initial defender. No one was there to help out. And French was there for a tidy finish in front. Doolin, double mark. The back defender is Ironman. Still with it, though, is Doolin. Back behind goal, that's Berrigan. Still with it, Berrigan. And left side, slotted effort. That was a denial on his knees from the keeper, Heath, to deny Kovacs from distance.
Very effective. And look for Owen Kovac. There he is, 77. They like to see him on the man up here. Of course, Connor Davis and Meyer feeding, as always.
Here's Davis, pass right side. There's the shot. Stuck up into the air, and getting the save was Casey Heath. Backing his way behind goal to the back-end attacker, Kelly. 15 to shoot. Lehigh taking a lot of the clock out of this. And now Ironman. Ironman works his way towards goal, but this time Renault was equal to it. Oh, good spin there from Davis. Here's Davis trying to take it himself, but the shot took a deflection on its way. Lehigh might have been closer, but no. They'll say that Meyer got to it first, and he'll reset it with 16 to shoot. Davis had nearly tied the program record there, but was denied from behind. Here's another chance. There's a face right in front of goal, and he scores.
Kerwick.
It was Sean Kerwick, the freshman, now with goals in back-to-back games. The patience from the youngster, able to get right in front, took his time, and slotted it home. Bucknell 2, Lehigh 4.
Open right in the crease, and yes, I love that patience. He could have launched it immediately. He was probably assuming he was about to get hit, but look at that. Fantastic.
Theodoropoulos with 15 on the game clock. Back on the left side, back behind goal, triangle
There's
offense. Out to the left wing again, it's back behind goal. Out back to the center, right wing, layoff. Theodoropoulos has shot that one denied. The recovery from Ben Bonafide, who has it, and that is how the clock hits 000. Rodney looked to the center, forced to reset it up top. A bit of a mispossessed pass that Rathwell was able to recover. There's space back to the center. He bounces off a defender, goes for goal, but Reno was there for the scoop. That was an impressive finish in the sun, it looked like, almost, from the Bison keeper. Here's Sherman. One-time goal scored to Theodoropoulos. Theodoropoulos towards the attacking third. Never going to get tired of saying that name. Oh, it's a good feint on that right channel. There's a swiping effort. Oh, that's sensational from Andrew Kelly. Kelly had the keeper planted, rooted to the spot as he was able to get it on a massively tight angle. I'm not sure how much Renault knew about it in goal, as it's another finish for the Mountain Hawks. Lehigh 5, Bucknell 2, and a sensational take from Kelly.
Great shot. Coming up the right hash mark there and just turning around, whipping it to the lower left corner with your left hand.
Instant response as well, an instant impact with an assist on the first Bison goal. It's back for Hopkins with 35 to shoot, 12 on the game clock here in half number 1. Hopkins trying to feint through the double. Hopkins somehow kept out. Kovacs behind a back effort. Oh, that's brilliant. That is absolutely sensational from Owen Kovacs. The ball was loose from Hopkins. Kovacs, the recovery, the spin, and the win for the junior. Bucknell 3, Lehigh 5, and 1 to remember for Kovacs.
That was a wild play. Hopkins was driving in. He actually beat his man, and then defense converged on him right in front of the crease. The ball goes down. Hopkins picked up and knew he was going to get crushed. He had one shot. He launched it behind the back. Look at this on the replay.
Hopkins, that tried to spin away, kept it for a while, and then Kovacs. Oh, my
Actually, it didn't go to the ground, right? It just went right into his stick here. Watch this. Yep.
Here's Grandolfo.
Lehigh's got a really disciplined defense. They're kind of staying put.
Oh, but here's Kerwick. Oh, on a tight angle. He's done it. It's a brace in the first half for the freshman in Sean Kerwick. He has never had a multi-goal game, and he's done it 20 minutes in on a tight angle finish. Bucknell 4, Lehigh 5. They've cut it to 1.
And that was just speed. He went right around him. Look at this play.
Kerwick always full speed. I'm not sure the defender thought he was going to take it from that angle in Brian Mullen, as Heath was unable to stop it. You're in a tough spot if you're the keeper. Justin Zacky's 138 in the program's history books. Brunner charges his way towards it. Back for Meyer. Out to the right side. There's a swiping effort, and this game is tied. Cam Doolin with the first half brace to put the Bison level at 5. Bucknell 5, Lehigh 5, and the Bison have knotted it up. They were down by as many as 4, but 4 unanswered from the home team has the Bison on level terms going into the under 8-minute break. Keeping possession against the defender, look to his right, and now will pass it. Great defending on the long stick from McAuliffe, but they go again. Grandolfo. Thumping pass behind and now to the left channel. There's a good spin. Defender goes down. The ball comes loose. They look for it again. It rolls all the way to the midfield. Oh, look out. That's a heavy check from Grandolfo as the Bison keep it. Now Meyer goes down. He somehow keeps it as he's forced to throw it away. They were just trying to keep possession on the side. Bucknell and Lehigh are both absolutely furious. They're continuing to check each other out into the penalty box as play continues on the side. I'm not sure if the cameras caught it on the near end. There was some checking going all the way to the end. 2 players forced to be separated as play continues. And now you're really starting to see the tension and the audacity come for both teams. Here comes Peter Theodoropoulos out to the right side. There's space for the shot, and he's denied by the keeper. Oh, how about that from Renault? It should have been the advantage back. Kelly. Still with it, Kelly. Back to the center. Ironman will spin to his left side. There's the shot attempt. That one denied again by Renault. The 6th save of the first half for the Bison shot stopper. Hopkins. Still with it, Hopkins marked by Bo Horvath. Hopkins keeping it with 40 to shoot. Hopkins getting by Horvath now. Pushes itself behind goal to Meyer. Into the center. Bingo. Another behind the back effort. And he's done it again. How about this from Owen Kovacs? His 2nd behind the back finish to give the Bison the lead. Bucknell 6, Lehigh 5. Another highlight from Kovacs.
After that first one, this one almost seems like a mundane behind the back. But the energy was bringing him right across. That was his best shot.
Another look at this one. Another sensational setup. And the behind-the-back finish was pure from Owen Kovacs. His 2nd goal from the same type of shot. Now here comes the wind-up, the run-up, the extra to the left side is pushed just wide as the keeper committed to the pass. It was recovered by Will Pickering for the Bison. And now here they come with Ollie Howe. It's Howe pushed to the front. Davis couldn't recover. Howe gets it back. Howe tries to take it himself. That one deflects wide. The scrum forms to the end. It's picked up again in front. He loses it. It comes up into the air. Davis picks it up. Davis still with it. Pushing after the whistle. The helmets come together. The referee's forced to separate. How about this? And now Ironman. Back to Rathwell. Out to the center. Now to the left side. Again to the center with 7 to shoot. It's Ironman's shot. That one goes wide. It was Renault sticking a leg out. He didn't get a touch. There's just 4 to shoot. Lehigh is going to have to hoist one. It's out to the left side. This is the chance, and he scores! As the shot clock expires, Grant Rodney, the off-ball setup man,
player,
becomes the finisher as they tie it up at 6 with 3 seconds in the half. Lehigh 6, Bucknell 6, Rodney making his mark. This is the entire setup here, Eric. Rodney, a lot of space. And that's one that the keeper's going to want back. Passes out to the channel is Ironman. Good spin away onto his opposite side. Now gives it behind goal to the back attacker in Kelly. 13 to shoot. There's a run forward for Rodney. Rodney takes it himself. Renault gets a touch. That might have gone off of the chest of the Bison keeper. Surprisingly held without any sort of out-and-out shot attempt in this game from my remembrance. He had one excellent opportunity in front of goal, but he was unable to recover and receive the pass. Here's Hopkins, the creator again. Passes forward to Davis, and he gets his goal! Connor Davis gives the Bison the lead and has tied the program record for goals. Number 138 is the 7th for the Bison. Bucknell 7, Lehigh 6. He is 1 away from breaking the program record.
And you see the Bucknell bench celebrating right there. Half of it's for taking the lead. The other half is obviously for their buddy CD.
Defended well by Richard Checo, however. And now Davis. Bouncing off one, bouncing off two. Davis faking the layoff, still with it. Almost in a box out there as he looks to get possession. That was a good bit of defending from Lehigh. The scrum continues, and it'll be taken out there. The Bison try to press. Davis had the check, and he gets it back. Here comes Connor Davis towards goal, having to reset behind with the defender, Atra Terena, closing him down behind goal. And now it's Meyer.
This game is being called differently than the previous one we saw, Nick, against Boston. Where
and Panetti, oh, look at that! Another tight angle, and it's another freshman with a goal. Anthony Panetti picked that one out. The Damascus native with an audacious effort past the keeper Heath.
Great
and the
shot.
Bison double their advantage. Bucknell 8, Lehigh 6. It was a goal none of us were expecting,
Great
Eric.
Shot.
But Panetti
and I was talking
was there.
through it. I'm sorry.
No apologize needed there. We were both stunned in the press box as the freshman Panetti gets his 6th of the season.
Panetti got some mentions from Patriot Player of the Week last week.
Here's Doolin. Panetti, who is that latest goal scorer for the Bison. Pass to the center for Davis, out to the right side, a feint from Brunner, the fire, and in the 5-hole, it's the finish for Luke Brunner. Brunner, coming off of his first career hat trick, or his second hat trick rather in his career, is able to open his tally into the 5-hole of Heath, and a timeout is taken here in Lewisburg. It is a run of momentum for the home team. Bucknell are trying to take control of this one. They get another in the second half to extend their advantage by 3. Davis was looking for the tight angle. 25 to shoot. Panetti still. And it's Panetti taking it himself, but the bouncer goes wide. They'll keep possession with 21 to shoot.
Those are safe shots with Meyer back there.
Meyer again. Meyer tries to take it himself and muscles his way to the crease and thump it home from short range. Well, Meyer has been in the form of his life. The Patriot League Offensive Player of the Week will open his account as the Bison in double digits first. They continue this remarkable run. Bucknell 10, Lehigh 6. That was all Michael Meyer, his 50th of his career.
Well, you said all eyes are on Connor Davis. Of course, the defense needs to be focused on Connor Davis because he's so dangerous.
40 to shoot. The Bison have it with Hopkins. Still with it is Will Hopkins again to the left side. Davis is at the center. That pass, though, deflected. Ball is loose, still loose. There's a check from behind. Referee calls for a foul, and this is going to be possession for Lehigh. Another budge after the fact. McAuliffe was looking for a flag. It did not come. Theodoropoulos out to the left side. Into the left channel. Another misplaced reception. Trying to close out was Pickering, but Lehigh gets it back behind goal. 27 to shoot. There's a good spin from Kelly, has space as he works his way across. It's Kelly himself. Oh, and he's done it. Another tight angle slot from Andrew Kelly. 2 goals now on the day for the Pennsylvania native as Kelly cuts the Bucknell advantage to 3. Bucknell 10, Lehigh 7, Kelly with a brace.
That was just a great shot right there. I think it was actually well defended here. We were prepared and ready, but that's a rip. On the outside.
Somehow, some way, you saw it on the angle how tight it was. Andrew Kelly was able to find it. Another face-off that is forcing a lot of effort from both face-off men. Dow able to roll it out to the right side. A sliding effort. Look out. Contact made as Dow was able to win it. Lehigh passing it behind, trying to break this Bison press. Lehigh have not turned it over a ton in that defensive third. It's when they get into this midfield half where trouble has arrived. But now here comes a lot of space from Richard Checo. Checo's layoff out to the left side in front. There's the run towards goal, but the shot had gone wide from Colin French. That would have been a hat trick if he found the frame. I'm not sure if that was deflected or he had just outright missed it. And back out to the left channel for Doolin. Hopkins. On the right channel goes Will Hopkins. Help defender closes him out on the channel. Hopkins is trying to use his speed to get by. Lays it off to Meyer. A flag is down.
That's a push from behind.
Meyer gives it to Kovacs, and now flags will fly everywhere. One was in the crease. That was Will Hopkins who had dove himself into the crease. Here is Connor Davis. 1 goal from history. Hopkins. Right side. A misplayed pass. It was turned over, but Meyer closed it out on the center, and somehow the blushes are spared as Doolin gets it back. Here's Kovacs. A reset. And now Kovacs takes it himself. That's an excellent scoop from the keeper, Casey Heath. Kovacs with another good effort. An excellent check, and Meyer gets it. Michael Meyer getting it back here for the Bison on a dual check. And now it's Meyer for Kovacs. That one, though, denied from point-blank range. Here's Brunner.
Those are the kind of calls we've noticed haven't been happening. So right there, that went Bucknell's way nicely.
Panetti. Over to the right side with 8 seconds left. Panetti works his way behind. Panetti takes it himself and scores. How in the world did he fit that one in?
Absolutely zero angle.
It's a brace for Anthony Panetti, his third brace of the season, his second in as many games as the Bison go back up 4. Bucknell 11, Lehigh 7. They're trying to get their second conference win of the season.
Watch this.
And they're in good position to do so. It's the freshman phenom Panetti. And, oh, my goodness, that looks like it went to the 5-hole. In goal from the Bison, there has not been a single Bucknell keeper, with the exception of one game from Jazzanelli, where a Bison keeper has played every single minute of a game. Sherman out to the left side. A get by from the initial defender from Theodoropoulos, but that one over the bar. Gotta tell you, as far as names are concerned, as they're taking shots, you're not gonna get better than Peter Theodoropoulos, but that one didn't fall. Here's Kelly instead. That one denied by Renault. Another point-blank denial from Luke Renault. He's been sensational today. That's a wayward pass. Here's a one-on-one effort. This could be a goal, and it is a goal. Dakota Ironman with one of the easier ones that he'll have. Ironman was placed on a peach, the ball, as he was able to run in front and beat the keeper Renault for the first time today, and Lehigh cuts it to 3. Bucknell 11, Lehigh 8.
Pickering wants that one back, I'm sure. That was just a mistake here. I think he thought maybe his Grant Malice was a little farther than he was. I'm not sure.
Still at that 50-50 mark, above 50% actually, has 9 saves to 8 goals left. But here come Lehigh again. A layoff left side, a feint. There's the fire. That's a denial. Rebound. Oh, it's gone wide. How did they not score from there? Archer looking for that layoff on the left side. Didn't see it. Gives it behind instead. It's French. French taking his way to the center. That one goes wide. They'll be closest to it with Charlie Sherman. And you said an O. Was that potentially for a foul on Bucknell that wasn't called? There's only 6 to shoot. Here we go, actually, instead. They go in front of goal. That one, oh, look out. Heavy collision as the shot attempt, I believe, was denied by Renault.
Down all over the
but
place.
An upended effort on the check. On the shot clock, Lehigh with it near side. They start with a pass to Luke Winkler. Out to the left slot. This is what Lehigh tends to do. That was a dangerous diagonal that finds him, and now on the near side, there's the diving shot, and he scores! Luke Winkler able to find the back of the net for the first time today. The sophomore puts Lehigh within 2, and this is very much a ball game still. Bucknell 11, Lehigh 9.
And as you said, a game of runs, and now Lehigh's sticking with the man-up advantage here.
Now Berrigan. Berrigan towards goal. Bards his way forward, gives it to the left side. Not enough for the reception on Brunner. A foot race for it. Coming up with it initially was Procaccini, who has it. And now here they come again. It's with McAuliffe. A layoff left side. Back diagonal forward. A feint of fire. A save from Renault. Right on the crease. A point-blank denial from the transfer. And now the Bison go on the opposite end. It's Young working into the attacking third. Lays off Meyer. Michael Meyer has it denied in front, and they get it back to Bull Horvath. With 50 to shoot, just under 7 minutes to play. A 2-goal advantage for the Bison. Quick passes into the left channel. There's the movement in front from Rodney. Not enough there for the effort. Here he is, Ironman. Oh, he's found the top left corner. Dakota Ironman, his second goal of the quarter. And just like that, the Bison lead is 1. Bucknell 11, Lehigh 10, and the Mountain Hawks have found a way back in it.
And that's Ironman's lethal spot. They've been worried about that all game. They've shut it down all game. That other goal was, dropped right in front of him, and he had a wide open goal. But this is his.
Hopkins will try it again. The speedster, probably the fastest player on the pitch, still with it into the right channel. Gives it back up top. Hope defender's going to close this down. Bucknell's in trouble. The ball is loose, but it gets called.
Frank gets the timeout.
Is it a timeout?
Here.
They call a timeout. 4 minutes and 19 seconds to rectify that.
And that's all credit to Casey Heath. That top goaltending, phenomenal play. Shut down a lot of shots in Bison.
Connor Davis! Oh, that one just denied from the keeper, Heath.
That's going to hurt him. You might as well wait until then. Wait till you have your exact matchups that you want. 20 seconds left.
Here's Panetti getting his way towards the left side. Still with it is Panetti. Up top, Grandolfo with 10 to shoot. Grandolfo splits the double. Peter Grandolfo had it deflected. Davis trying to recover, just 4 seconds. And it's going to be Davis. A heave at the horn is denied by the keeper, Heath. But this is going to be called back. Now, hang on a second. What has taken place here? The Bucknell players, based on the body language, are not happy. Doolin.
I'd say
Hopkins.
I'd say now you got to start moving.
Here's Hopkins with 16. Doolin with 12. Hopkins with 10. Doolin, Meyer, over to the center. There's an effort. That one denied. A scrum in front of the crease. Heath comes up with it. Passes behind goal. A couple stutter step moves. It's Kelly. Over towards the center, not enough space for the shot attempt from Archer. Instead, it's Ironman still, and Ironman just has it go wide with 19 seconds left to shoot on the shot clock. They give it back instead to Andrew Kelly. Here comes Kelly with 17. Kelly working his way behind. Still with it is Kelly. Heavy contact. The flags are going to fly as the Bison had possession, but it'll be Lehigh getting it back and the man up on a foul from Will Pickering. A fresh 60. In fact, the shot clock and the game clock are identical, nearly identical. The game clock is slightly ahead, so the game clock is what matters. 45 seconds left in regulation. Here's an extra pass to the left side, into the left channel, and now across from goal, onto the right side. The shot denied by Renault. They pick up the loose ball. Contact is made. The ball rolled out to the right, onto the left. Open look for the tie, but it goes over. Grant Rodney couldn't get it on frame. 54
He's
to shoot.
He's going to want that back.
28 seconds on the game clock. 28 seconds left for Lehigh.
They spun that around so nicely. Got it to Rodney there, but unable to get it on frame.
Here's French with 20 seconds left. They need to get busy. Ironman wants
just
it.
Came back in.
French is going to take it. It's Colin French. That one, though, is wide. 12 seconds left. Lehigh's going to get it back. It's with Grant Rodney when play resumes. 12.9 on the clock.
Both benches are going nuts.
Here's Rodney. Works his way around. Rodney can't get it on frame. Another opportunity that couldn't go. 7 seconds left. It's with Dakota Ironman.
Another one here.
Ironman has not had an opportunity on this stretch. He's looking for it here. It's Ironman with 4. Poke from behind. It's picked up by the Bison. Only Howe has it, and the game is over.